Hey, everybody. How are you doing? It is Tuesday and it's a new moon in Sagittarius. So happy new moon. And what does that mean? It means it's a good time to sweep out your house. I always take this time to change a few pictures on my vision board. And of course, we do a card of the day every day on the Way of Positive Change Facebook and Instagram. And today's card is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is one of the two teachers in the tarot. Of course, the other one is the Hermit. And this is all about today, because we got the Hangman yesterday. So we need to find a new way of doing things, or adapt a new perception. And so it's about learning something new. So whether that's watching an instruction video on YouTube, or I'm finishing up the inspiration book on Wayne Dyer, so it's time to get a new book to listen to while I'm walking, or signing up for a class, anything that is new. Wow, my color is really off here, isn't it? So hang on, I think I'm gonna just turn off a couple lights. Whoops, take my microphone with me. All right. Okay, perfect. That didn't help a whole lot, did it? Okay. Oh, I mean, I think it's better. Okay. So I just didn't want to look like a ghost, like Casper the ghost. Perfect. Ken said he's taking a class on metaphysics of Christmas at Unity of Phoenix. Awesome. Hey, David Curley. Okay, so this is about learning something new, anything new, anything that can help you with your, on your path of enlightenment. And while we're speaking about that, I am doing, of course, the 12 house astrological readings. I use the circular 12 house map when I do your readings especially for the new year. I do them pretty much all the time, but it's very powerful at the end of this year or the beginning of this year, so that you can look into your whole 2024 and what your guides and angels want you to know most, what they want me to point out to you, any challenges that you have going forward, any snafus, and where the goodies are, where to expect some achievements and kudos or accolades. Okay, so you can always schedule a reading with me, thewayofpositivechange.com, and it'll prompt you through the whole thing. It's very user-friendly, and we'll take a look at your 2024. Yeah, and you know what? The kiddos didn't get me. Ta-da! My daughter-in-law got really sick, but they did not get me this time. Woohoo! Okay, so my immunity's up. So, I mean, they've gotten me so many times. I've got it's good. It's good to have a boosted immune system, right? Okay. We have a lot to look. Hey, lucky girl, how are you? I need to talk to you. All right, so let's. This is kind of crooked. It doesn't matter. Let's look. We have so many things to ask about. I've had it. I'm done with this Speaker MAGA Mike. I think I'm just going to start with him because he's just so gross. He's such a worm. I've just had it with him. So let's just take a look at him. He's supposed to be, talking to Zelensky, and then he just made a speech. I just heard him when I was getting ready. And he's like, this bill's been sitting on Schumer's desk, and they're not doing anything about the border. And Biden already said he would do something about the border. He's going to have to make some concessions. And let's face it, the border does need work. So let's just put it all together. But let's take a look at Speaker MAGA Mike because I've had it. I don't like him, and he really has to go. So let's see. Show me, guides and angels, spirit guides, please show me. Since they're only going to be in session for one more week, because of course they have to go on break again. Everybody deserves a break, but man, they have more breaks than George Santos has lives. All right, so there's something coming here pretty quick, and it's obfuscation. So, obfuscating. Speaker MAGA Mike, does he do anything? He's a S starter. That's a Kardashian drama card. Does he do anything productive? Does he have a good week this week? Will he be seen as being successful? They're going to call for that vote. I want to look at that too. Will he be seen as successful by the end of this week? On Friday, Saturday, will he be seen as successful? Speaker MAGA Mike. Thank you, Patricia. All right, let's see. All right, so they are all doing Trump and Putin's bidding, but his values, he is challenged to learn something new. He's stubborn. He's being told you better open your eyes and do the right thing. He's stupid. He's just taking chances where in all the wrong places. He's all about the money. He is only about the money and who is paying him most. And he is kowtowing to Trump. He thinks he's going to be victorious, but he doesn't get something he wants, which is magnificent. All right, he will try to make deals, and he refuses to change his opinion about something. He shoves something under the carpet. So, hopes and fears that he can make a deal, but this is how he's seen. So I don't think he gets everything that he wants. So this is good. Hey, hit that thumbs up button if you can, guys. Please help me out. I'm so close to 11,000. That would be like the greatest thing ever to hit 11 for my Christmas present. And I still have to text Mel because I couldn't make it to his party. Okay, so this is on its side. This is up top. So he doesn't think he's going to be harmed. But remember, this turns into the Ten of Swords if it isn't addressed. So let's see. Let's ask another question. Will MAGA Mike get all the votes to open an impeachment inquiry? Will Speaker MAGA Mike be successful getting all the votes to open an impeachment inquiry on Biden? I keep thinking about Bitcoin too, so there must be something coming up about Bitcoin, which has nothing to do with MAGA Mike. He does not, he's not in control, so he has big problems here. He thinks he whipped everyone up, or he got whoever the whip is to whip it up. He's over the top. Oh, looks like he has success there. Some last minute decisions. Hangman. I think he can get it. Now, there may be one Republican female that might not go for this, but it does look like he may have the votes to open the inquiry, which really makes me angry. Okay. All right. And one more quick one on him. Overall, how does he do this week? Are the Freedom Caucus, the Crazy Eights, are they happy with his performance? Freedom Caucus, Crazy Eights, people happy with Magga Mike's performance? Because that's what it is. It's a performance. Sorry about the noise, you guys. I've got the front door open. All right, they don't. Nope, he doesn't. Nope, they don't like it. Nope. All right. Looks like a mixed bag. Some are happy and okay with him, and some are not agreeing with what he did. No, okay. So he loses on some points here. They thought he was going to be steady. This could continue on. I'm not sure what could cause this overall. But see, whenever we get two knights advancing upon one another, that's a fight. So they're not done opposing each other. Okay, so he's got big problems coming. All right, now, Josh Hawley, one of the howler monkeys. Can you guys hear that noise, or is it okay? Can you tell me? Tell me if you can hear that noise or if we're okay. Do not hear anything. Okay, thank you, Marcia. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, guys. I don't want to have to get up to shut the front door. Okay, good, Callie Healer. All right. Josh Hawley's up for re-election 2024. Looks like there's a very strong Democrat opponent. So let's see how Hawley does. Will he keep his seat? I think he's going to be in trouble for obstruction. But will Josh Hawley keep his seat? Yes or no? Will Josh Hawley be successful at keeping his seat? Yes or no? Yeah, it only shows 3 thumbs up for me so far. So somebody hit it. Let me see if it goes up. Anybody? Okay. All right. Ooh. Doesn't look good. Hangman, Moon. He is opposed. Deception, lies. He will be exposed. Because, you know, when this is upright, you can get away with your lies. When it's on the side, not so much. Okay, someone's trying to give him a hand here. He's got a legal problem. He has to lawyer up. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think he gets it. I don't think he keeps his seat. Okay. Someone tries to give him a boost, but I just don't think he makes it. Nope. And a lie gets exposed. Something that he had hoped not to have to address gets exposed. All right. Thank you, Joe Schmo. The lighting is off, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's a weird day here. It was freezing cold this morning. Now it's just weird. So, oh well. Okay. Jabby asked, what is the energy around Alexei Navalny? Will his lawyers be able to make contact with him? Yes or no? I said prayers for him, put him in the prayer box. BPs, MBOs. Well, you can't say MBOs for someone else, but you can say BPs. So everyone say BPs, benevolent prayers, and ask for assistance for his healing. We just did, any and all beings. We ask that you assist, aid, and help Alexei Navalny gain his freedom. All right. Will his lawyers be able to successfully contact him? Alexei Navalny. All right. Just told to stop right there. Okay, a delay. They've been held up. They're jumping up and down. They're screaming. They're saying, we want to talk to him. You better produce him. You better do something. There's been a problem. He may have been involved in a scuffle. They want to help. Okay, I have hope here. I have hope. Now, could I be wrong? Of course, I could be wrong. But I have hope. Because the strength card is usually a yes, but usually it takes some time. Okay, I'm very concerned that he may be weak. Maybe they did move him and then they moved him to another place. They moved him somewhere where he is not doing that great. I don't know if he's going to stay alive because of this card, because of this combination here. But I do feel like there's going to be contact if there hasn't been already. So we'll just, everybody send BPs. Okay. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 11,000 mark. Woohoo! Merry Christmas to me and to all of you. All right, we're going to do a new moon reading for you. Okay. Now, so Rog, R-O-G 3129. Thanks, Jabby, for that question. You worded it very eloquently. What will the SCOTUS ruling be on Jack Smith's request to clarify 45's claim of presidential immunity? Will SCOTUS side with ex-President Trump for immunity and grant him immunity? Will SCOTUS side with Trump? Will SCOTUS side with Trump and grant him immunity? Will they side with him? Yes or no? Oh, Marsha, you're going to get a new poochie? I love it. I'm happy for you. You lost your poochies. Okay. All right. So, I mean, these people, well, some of them are dumb. Some of them are, more like scrotum instead of SCOTUS. Like Clarence and Alito. They're just pawns come. However, they do have some level of intelligence. Some of the others are very intelligent. They must know that if they allow a dictator to get into that office, that he can disband or lower the amount of power or ruling power that SCOTUS would have, like Netanyahu was doing before the war started, right? So if they have any level of intelligence, they won't do this, or they'll lose their job or the ability to rule on anything significant, right? Or to be taken seriously. Okay, so, hey, Freddie. All right. No, this isn't gelling. Someone's going to. And you would think that Thomas would recuse himself. But you know, his ego is bigger than Texas. So I don't think he's going to do it. I would like to see him do it. This is probably Kavanaugh. Habada, habada, habada. Okay. Oh, there's a Kavanaugh card, right? Okay. We just went over that in class. I just don't think so. I don't think they're going to go with them. I mean, because this is a hard stop, right? You can't avoid the death card because it's there. It means there's a change that you can't avoid. Ooh, okay. This is whatever this is. It's going to be explosive. So the you know what is going to. Oh, I'm getting chills all over. Okay, because there's some sneakiness here. But the you know what is going to hit the fan. Let's continue and see what we get for the, oh God, I've got chills all the way. This is going to be really something. They're going to control the lion. I don't think they want to give him the control. Someone votes for him. They're going to help him in some, they're gonna throw him a lollipop. A lollipop? They give him a little something. They make some gesture towards him, but I don't think, but it's small. So if this was a big victory for Trump, it would be more like 10 of Pentacles or the sun or the star or something like that. So I don't think so with this right there. I don't think he gets, I mean, this helps him. I think they throw him a little bit of a bone here. Let's see how Trump feels after SCOTUS gives their opinion. After SCOTUS gives their opinion on whether he can have immunity or not, how will Trump feel? Will he feel celebratory? After SCOTUS makes their ruling on whether to hear this case or to grant him immunity, whether they make their ruling, how will he feel? Okay, Three of Swords came out, so I don't think he's going to feel jubilant, but let's see. I don't think so. Eight of Cups. How will Trump feel? All right. Thanks so much, Patricia. There's your 10 of Pentacles. He thinks he can appeal anything. He honestly thinks he can appeal. He'll be on the attack. I know the Sun card's coming. He gets something from them, but it is explosive. What? He thinks he can win and then pardon himself. All right, there's the little lollipop. And then there's is that him feeling this changes this to he feels like he can get up on this and pardon himself. So he's not he gets something. All right, I don't like this. Okay. Because all these good cards turn this to lesser than. So show me Trump's future in the next 30 days. Show me Trump's political future in the next 30 days. Please, guides and angels. Show me Trump's political future in the next 30 days. Is it good, bad, ugly, or successful? All right. Something does not go his way. He has to pay out a lot of money. But it's overload. A lot of money. After he gets that little lollipop, he thinks he can just control everyone. All right, so now he goes down here. So this is good. This is really good. I'm glad I asked this question. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Money goes out. He's trying to go after Biden. Big fights. And he's got to try to come up with a plan and a grift. So he's going to be on a real roller coaster, you know, up, down, trying to come back from this. Not everybody goes along with him. He can't get everybody to do what he wants. He doesn't have the control here. Okay. I have got to figure this out. I have got to figure out this SCOTUS ruling. Will the Supreme Court majority vote help Trump or not? Will the Supreme Court majority vote help Trump or not? Will the Supreme Court majority vote help Trump or not? Same card. So they're not all in agreement here. They don't mix. If the temperance, which is the pharmacist of the tarot, if it's on its side, they don't mix. I feel like the majority of this goes against him, but they leave a little segue there. Throw him a bone. Some of them are very against Biden, and that is part of their decision-making process. Oh, okay. So it brings him big trouble. It's just more fighting, more infighting. Okay, so I feel better about that. And remember, all we got was a page of cups for him. So that's relatively small. It's a little helpful, but it's relatively small. Okay, so I like this. And this is, wow, I mean, they're really struggling with this. Did you get all the fives? 1, 2, 6. No. Thank you, Johnny. Okay. All right. Okay, George Santos is trying for a plea deal. Like, how do you even do that when you can't even exhale without lying? Like, how does that even happen? So, will George Santos be successful in getting a plea deal? He's fighting. He's wounded. He's lying. He's trying to tattle on somebody else. Oh. He might get somebody to take the bait here. he gets something, he might be able to bring someone else down here. I mean, his career is over technically here, unless he just changes his name and has plastic surgery and comes back. But they know he's a liar, of course. But he will get something for his efforts. Okay. Hey, Lynn. All right. So I just want to, if you're just joining us now, I just want to reiterate that, well, I leave on the 22nd, but either before or after, if you want to take a look at your 2024, the astrological spread that I use is very helpful, and we can look to see where your challenges are, your blessings are with that 12 house spread. So thewayofpositivechange.com if you want to get yours. And remember, try to meet me on your laptop or iPad so that you can use your phone to audio record, because it's important for you to, that's our progress report, right? You want to be able to listen to it next year to see how we did. That's how we do repeat readings, right? Because I used to do cassettes for people and then CDs. Okay, but now everybody uses their phone. All right, let's just see if, SCOTUS is going to agree to, will they agree to hear this case that Jack Smith has presented to them? Thank you, lucky girl. Will the Supreme Court accept this proposal by Jack Smith to hear the case? Yes or no? This makes me nervous. I mean, this is the Hail Mary right here. Speaking of Hail Marys, did you see that pass by Travis Kelce at the Kansas City game? Listen, I had my whole house open. I was watching that game, and then he passed that to the other player. First, the quarterback passed to him, and then he passed to another player who was offsides, and I was screaming. That was it. I thought we won the game, and then they called the offsides penalty, and I nearly lost it. And then Mahomes threw his helmet, and, I was throwing some stuff too. I felt like, they don't really want, there's somebody in there's like, I do not, I'm telling you, this is Kavanaugh, like, oh no, hell no. I don't want to hear. Habada. Oh man. I mean, listen, if they don't fix this, they're not going to be important. They become moot, right? Because if they let the dictator in, they go down. Hopefully they've got their eyes open. Okay, all right. Generosity of spirit, maybe. They may want that the appellate court to rule on this first. Uh-oh. Okay, all is not lost. Something doesn't go exactly the way we want, because they throw him a bone somehow. All right, I'm going to ask this one more way, because we have to focus on these two, right? I don't know. They may say they want a ruling from the other place. Okay. Hey, Foggy. Well, hopefully, between Taylor Swift and the Bayhive, maybe they'll both get together and save the Dems. All right. Will the Supreme Court ruling on Trump help the Democrats? Will the Supreme Court ruling help the Democrats? Will the Supreme Court ruling help the Democrats? I'm trying to figure this out. We're struggling over here. Okay, it does. Okay. Whew. All right. 3's 10. All right. I'm going to stick with that. So they throw him a bone, but it's helpful to us. All right. Now, Foggy wants to know if Taylor Swift will get more people to register to vote or throw her weight behind the Democrats and help the Dems win. Will Taylor Swift get out there and help the Democrats win? Ooh. Ace of Pentacles. Anything you touch turns to gold. I think she will. I feel pretty positive that she will. It's a weighted decision. She knows she's already, it's a risk. It's a risk. It definitely is. She already did it. She registered. On National Vote Day or Register to Vote Day, she got 35,000 people. All right, she's still hanging in there. She knows she has the control. She will donate money. She will raise money too. Fundraiser? Younger people. More younger people. Somebody wants her to do something she doesn't exactly want to do, but I do feel she will be helpful. Because of this, I feel that she'll be helpful. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom again. So I do feel she gets approached by somebody and she doesn't want to she wants to do it her way, of course. All right, and that is the best way. So she's going to choose her way with that 4 of Cups. Okay. Hey, Jane the Seeker. All right, where are we? Okay, show me President Biden's January. Oop. Show me President Joseph R. Biden's January. Does he have a successful January? Okay, lots of big decisions. Head over heart. Now, I think that this applies both to whether he will continue to help Netanyahu, which I think Netanyahu is going down and in a big way. because there's, why it took so long to have any of their police officers or security people to come has not been addressed or answered yet, right? This is very much the same way why were the flying monkeys allowed to drape themselves all over the Capitol building for hours without backup? Okay, so yeah, so I feel like there's a turn. He's trying to help Zelensky, he's trying to help Netanyahu, but there's just there's problems here, and that could be the communication problem. Okay, he's doing all right up there. I like that. Boy, they're trying to work him. I think this may be on the border. He's got to blend some things together in order to get it done. All right, so he has a little bit of a. Now this means you can take baby steps. So I feel like you can take baby steps, all right? But it looks like he's got a real couple of difficult situations. He may also not be seeing Netanyahu for who he is, because he's got two blindfolds here. But this means you just could be sort of stumped. It doesn't mean that you're, not okay. It just means that there's some confusing issues and you're not exactly sure 100% to continue to acquiesce. But I mean, he's in charge here. All right. And then we'll look at Trump's January. I'll be back here Friday with you guys. Then I'll be with Denise on Saturday again, because Lisa's still doing her Reiki lessons with Debbie Hedberg. All right, what does Trump's month of January look like? Clear the energy from Biden. What does Trump's, thank you, Miss Foggy. What does Trump's January look like? How does Trump function January? In a lot of the readings today, the temperance card keeps popping out. So that is having the ability to mix things together, for people to temper their hostility, temper their attitudes, blending things together, harmony. Oh, Trump gets the tower. So this isn't going to be good for him. January, he has huge problems. Oh my goodness. Okay, so wow. Ooh. He will not be able to continue the way he is doing things now, because the death card does not mean physical death. It means there is a hard stop, right? That you can't ignore. It's like trying to continue to drive straight on a road that curves. You can't. You have to take the curve. So he is rerouted here somehow. Not rotor rooter. Sorry, just rerouted. Detour. How's that? Okay. Yeah, he can't go the way he wants to go. He gets stopped. All right. He's feeling confident that he still has chances here and that he wants to rule. A secret. There could be a problem with his health here that is kept secret. Okay, there's the Queen of Swords, Lady Justice. Okay. Oh, okay. So when I said roller coaster, when our guides showed me the roller coaster, it is a roller coaster. He goes down, then he goes up, then he goes down, then he goes up. The only other thing this could be some sort of health problem. So because that can be a procedure here. It can be the C word. So let me just see, because he had the Three of Swords there too. So let's just see. So how is Trump's health January? Guides and angels. How is Trump's health in January? Show us Trump's health in January. All right, there's more confusion. I always take this as a new medicine, supplements, medicines. Sometimes he just wants to do things his way. He doesn't want to conform to how a physician gives him rules to follow or restrict. He just doesn't want to do anything like that. They're working on him. They're starting a new plan. To me, this means there's quite a few appointments. Otherwise, we wouldn't get that Eight of Pentacles. All right, there's a new pill. So he will be put on a new medicine regimen. Okay, and then here's this problem. All right, so January holds a health problem and an unexpected issue. All right, and it could be prostate. So I'm just saying, because this is the big winky card, except for him, it's the little mushroom card. Just saying. Maybe I should cut the card in half. I'm just kidding. Okay, so he has some problems. He's dehydrated. And sometimes this can be a urinary tract infection, and a UTI can lead to some confusion that you already have to begin with. So they may be working on that heavy-duty course of antibiotics for him. All right. Okay, so I want to look at Magga Mike's January. Magga Mike, Speaker MAGA Mike. I hate calling him Speaker. I don't like calling him Speaker. Magga Mike. Month of January. His overall performance. Little Winky. There you go. He is the false knight, isn't he? Johnny's with us. Yeah, he's concerned. He's trying to hang in there. Lies, 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 lies. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. All kinds of gossip and lies and conspiracy theories. All kinds of gossip, lies, and conspiracy theories. He's starting to get into trouble here. He's trying to hang on. He does not do well. It's a whole bunch of swords here. He feels the strength right now, but it turns into all these swords. So the month of January isn't good for him. Not. No. All right. All right. And then how will SCOTUS month of January be? How is SCOTUS month of January? How do they do in January? SCOTUS, how will they be seen for the month of January? All right, there's the big blow up. It's on its side. They don't want to do it. They do try to help him. All right, they remain in control. Okay. All right, now I want to take a quick look. I did ask a couple of people to look at it for me. There was a reader that was saying, and the only reason I'm looking at this is because last Saturday when Denise and I read together, it's in the timestamps, you can see it. We asked because the FBI said the alert for domestic disturbances and violence and ATTACKS is at a very high level, and there's a lot of reports coming in. And we both got really bad cards. So watch, if you didn't see that in the last video, go to the timestamps, please, and then you can see what cards we got. And then leave a comment. Also, if you want to be on the prayer list for December after this video is over, please put who you want the prayers to go for and why. Okay. Is there going to be some sort of explosive problem in Florida around Christmas Day? Is there going to be a big problem in Florida around Christmas Day? And if you saw the video that I've seen, T-Barb saw it, they mentioned, like, you know, a lot of South Florida. I mean, Ivanka and Jared live in Miami. Doral is in Miami. Trump lives in West Palm. So I don't see. Okay. All right. So, I mean, there is something maybe that gets uncovered and a problem. They're working on these threats. They've gotten, they are apprised of some emails or text messages or something that's written. Okay, so I do think there's a problem. So I do think there's a problem. There is a bad plan here, and someone wants to cause a problem. But I'm not getting the tower. I am getting the moon. I don't know what phase the moon is in on Christmas. But there is a problem. Okay. All right. Will there be a problem somewhere else in the United States on Christmas Day? Will there be, thank you, Patricia, will there be a problem somewhere else in the United States on or around Christmas Day? Someone from far away has input, has something to say. Trying. Okay. I think that if there's any problems, it will be uncovered. So I'm going with that. All right. The moon card is a bit of a problem. Okay. But the other cards around it were more supportive. Aw, congratulations on being a grandma, Dina. All right, so this is a new moon reading for you and I. Remember to sweep your house, change your vision board. Remember, you don't have to plan some big, elaborate picture plan for your board. Just cut out things that are pretty. That way you'll get more pretty things, right? Just things that you like to eat, a flower arrangement, anything that looks pretty in your magazine. And draw something too. Maybe draw where you want to go or where you want to be at this time next month or next year even. Put that. If you draw, you're using that creative right brain psychic center that we all have. So try to draw. Envision where you want to be and draw it. Okay? Even if you want to hold extra cash in your hand, so draw yourself, even if it's a stick figure, and then put a bunch of, be specific, put 20s on them or 50s or hundreds. Okay. And we start off with the tower. Right? So, okay, so sometimes, and that's kind of a Sag thing, right? Sag just does everything, a little cray. So get out of your comfort zone. Do something different. Interact with a charity group that you've never interacted with before. Because, my favorite story about the people in the towers, they build this facade. It's a man-made tower. And they go up there and they're sitting up there and they've got their remotes and they're eating their popcorn and beer or champagne or whatever. And they're like, oh, we don't have to interact with the townsfolk anymore because we're up here. And then, the angels and guides in the universe send some lightning. And then they fall down and they're forced to go out and talk to the commoners on the street. And their tower burns down and they can never go back, right? So this represents change. You may feel a little bit like a fish out of water. Start something new. Do something different. Push out of your comfort zone. All right? Okay. All right. This is a big message. Now, there's an invitation here, or your guides and angels are trying to get your attention and say, I want you to do this. Try this. And if you don't try this, we're going to give you a little nudge, or it may be a big nudge. Okay. So this is kind of like the combination where you sign up for swimming lessons and you can either get accustomed to the cool water and just sort of wade in, or your instructor might shove you in. That's where we're at right now. This new moon is set something in motion, try something new, dip your feet in the pool. All right? Stay out of your past. Get rid of your attitude. And then there's that, remember we got the hangman yesterday, the way of positive change, every single morning, Facebook and Instagram. If you want to learn, come along with us. And you may argue and say, I don't want to do that. And I'm going to be stubborn. This is about new starts. This is about new beginnings. And it's just like they said, if you're going to remain stubborn, this is your problem, then they're going to give you a nudge, whether you like it or not. You may think, your present or this opportunity comes in a blue box and they're bringing it to you in a red box. All right, there's change here. And this is patience and perseverance. Breathe your way through this energy. This is a little tumultuous, you guys. A little bit. It's a little tumultuous. It's just the tower, the moon, and the death card. No prop. Don't believe everything you hear. Breathe your way through. It could be a little unsettling, okay, with rulings and judgment. And then it's like, hear the call and do what you need to do, right? Get used to the water, dip your foot in, create some change. This is the time to create change. It's not next month, it's now. I know it's right before it's holidays. Hanukkah already started. What are we on the 4th day here? This is just like, hear the calling. Your angels are saying, I'm not going to continue to offer this to you if you're going to be stubborn. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. It's like, get out of your comfort zone and try something different, please. That is the big message. That's the big message. Stay out of your past. It's all about new. Meeting new people, empowering yourself, breathing your way through, and quelling the surge of uncertainty or fear. Just controlling that, breathing your way through. Change is here. All right? Earth Mama, those are the worst cards ever. Listen, we can do it. It's just that a lot of us are stubborn. And we're just going to have to start some things differently. There's some new starts, okay? You can do it. We're seeing cross is how we're seen. So we're seen as the strength card. So there's some issues. But we'll get through it. Breathe your way through it. It's a lot of change. Try something new. Much love to you.